I have been feeling like I haven't been taking care of myself.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so week 4 is all focusing on recovering a sense of integrity, right? There's been some quotes in here that have stood out to me. If you want to work on your art, work on your life, right? With Joanna Pearl's World, I've kind of had a couple people say, hey, I thought, this was about making your album and, where's the music? Well, it's a funny thing because in order to make music, in order to get inspired, in order to create, you have to live, right? That's kind of what I've been doing. I've been experiencing things, and I can tell you 1000%, it is increasing my creativity beyond. And I know that because there's this balance that's happening or not happening. And it's throwing me for a loop. It feels really good because the creative juices are flowing. I'm getting hired for more jobs, which is exciting. But then concentrating on doing the tasks at hand become, I don't want to say a chore, but they become a chore, okay? And this is only week 4. I've had to kind of step back. I've been doing the reading. I have to get better at my daily pages, which I am committing to today. You heard it here. It feels like there's like this lake and like there's clarity, but then the muck starts stirring up and then things start floating to the top, which is like the creative stuff. Everything starts to happen at once is what it feels like. It says, as we clarify our perceptions, we lose our misconception and we arrive at clarity, and clarity creates change, which it definitely is. It definitely is creating change, which can also be disruptive in life. So there's a passage in here about surrendering, letting go. It says, they mention the small hurts we prefer to ignore, the large successes we've failed to acknowledge. In short, the morning pages point the way to reality. That is how you're feeling. What do you make of that? And what we make of that is often art. So it's a process. It is a process from beginning to end. I'm okay with showing my process. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's slow, sometimes I stop, sometimes I go. I'm Dr. Seuss now. I can feel that momentum, and then I can feel myself pulling, and I feel that the ebb and flow of it all. So I appreciate this part. It talks about art, right? It's about letting go and all these things. And it says, art lies in the moment of encounter. We meet our truth and we meet ourselves. That's crazy. Being your truthful self, not trying to be anything else, right? And we meet ourselves and we meet our self-expression. We become original because we become something specific, unique. And that is the origin from which work flows. And so we can't be afraid of being ourselves. And that's hard. It's hard to do, but you have to do it in order to get to the other side, to get to that thing that keeps bothering you and it wants you to go. There's so much good stuff in here in chapter 4. You may well be experiencing a sense of both bafflement and faith. Yeah, you are no longer stuck, but you cannot tell where you are going. And that's what the point is, right? Is you just keep going through this book to figure it out. So that's what week 4 is about. And yeah, let's do the artist date. Hello. So it is artist date day. Yeah, it's the extended version. So what do you do for a whole day when COVID's going on and everything's pretty much shut down because you're in purple zone? Well, I decided to do a self-care day because I really feel that I need it. Also, yeah, I just really need it. Okay, so this morning I started off with walking for like 2 miles, and oh my gosh, everything is like changing color. It's so beautiful. I love fall. What girl doesn't like fall? I mean, come on, let's be real here. I had to pull out my iPhone and like start taking pictures because it was like, it's just so beautiful. I came back, I took a shower, extended shower, deep conditioned my hair, didn't even blow dry my hair. I didn't have anywhere to go, so I'm just like absorbing, like just being in the moment of like relaxing, right? And then I decided I am gonna start my Arbonne detox because I'm getting brain fog, I'm like tired, I'm like, okay, we need to clean up our diet here. Such a great time during the holidays to do it, so you don't get to the first of the year and be like, my resolution is to lose 20 pounds. It's like, well, you picked all that up during the holidays. So I'm trying to avoid that as well. So got some healthy food, got some celery and some blueberries, some organic brown rice cakes, ground turkey, lots of vegetables, sweet potatoes, I love sweet potatoes, and hummus naturally, and carrots and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to snack on some of that, but I thought, well, what else can I do? You know, at my house, I'm in my sweats, I'm just chilling, you know. I thought I would learn some things, right? So I went on YouTube and I learned how to do a smoky eye with my green eyeshadow that I've been wanting to try, that I absolutely love. And I thought, like, oh my gosh, I still have that online course for my photography. So I'm gonna sit and do that while I munch on some healthiness. And hopefully I can get through the courses. I think there's 20 courses, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get through them today. But if I do, I'm gonna head outside and take some photos and share with you guys. Hopefully they come out good. So that's what I'm doing today. Let's go learn about photography. Okay, super informative. I love this way of learning about photography because I can just like rewind and rewatch, and I'm taking notes. I took like 20 notes, 20 pages of notes. So I got through 4 modules. They are a little bit long, but like I said, very informative. So I ended on concept photography. The whole concept of concept photography is that you pick a photo like from the internet and you try and imitate it, right? So not trying to do it out of copyright situation, but just to practice. So I'm gonna do the concept that he did. I'm gonna attempt to do it anyway and recreate what he made. And since I'm in the kitchen, it works perfectly. And I did make turkey soup. So it's leftovers, but it's clean soup. So no dairy, none of all that stuff. It just has like brown rice noodles in it. So it's gonna take place on the stove. So I'm gonna give it a go and see if I can do this. I might need to take this off first. Okay, so the concept of this is to have it dark and create like a grain and use lights and use your ISO and use your speed and all that good stuff and come up with the picture kind of close to what he had. So I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna set my camera first on manual timer 5.6 and adjust the speed. So we're gonna start quicker. I think he wants it. Cool. So we'll go back to here. I think it says to do tripod, but I am going to try and do it with my hand here. So if I can. Okay, so I wanted to just change the angle of a couple things at the 1600 ISO. Oh, she's all down. She's upset, she's crying, she's sad. This is the last slipper. Hey, what's up? I just wanted to say thank you so much for following me on this journey, both in Joanna Pearl's world and in the Artist's Way. We're on week 4, but there is plenty of time for you to jump in. The link for the book is in the description below. I would absolutely love to hear if you are doing this as well or if you have done it. So please make sure to subscribe, like the video, and comment below. I can't wait to hear from you. And happy journey through self-discovery and self-love. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and consider supporting me on Patreon. I appreciate you so very much. I'll see you in the next video.